Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Devil's Latest Issue podcast. I am your host, Mr. Vegas, and I'm joined as always by my wonderful co-host, Mr. Fatman T.
Good evening, everyone.
We are also joined by our regularly occurring side guest / side part / insert other side-based I'm having a strong side-based anagram here. It's Echo.
He's more like a Robin to a Batman's.
Yeah.
And also joining us, as you heard in the background from a slight it's our resident transgenderified one. It's Katie / Soda.
Hola. ¿Cómo estás?
Ça va bien, merci, Eva.
I would like to know your location.
What the fuck did you just tell me?
Ça va bien, merci, et vous?
No.
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, exactly. No.
Do you not like it when I randomly change like languages on you to one that I'm slightly better educated in? You don't like it when I swap from Spanish
Your
to French?
phone. Oh my god.
Your phone.
Sorry, no. You sitting here pointing at pointing at a group of random shit asking for his phone.
It's there somewhere.
It's that thing vaguely there. And then he pointed at my phone and pointed back. What the fuck do you want?
He pointed at your phone and then over there should have signified phone.
No, I
No.
just got even more confused.
I'm sorry, I like when my mother's live. Pass me that thing over there. Which thing in particular is it? 17 over there. You know what I'm on about. No, I fucking don't. Use words.
If it comes down, but I could survive off it for a while.
It's the
Use
thingy,
words, woman.
the thingamajig, the doohickey.
The thing of
that
the knit.
piece of shit over there.
The clicky thing.
Sorry.
Remote? No. What are you about? Oh, the scissors. They're not clicky.
Because if we have Diablo
No, they
sauce,
are
it's better.
clicky.
They're
Scissors
not.
click.
Peanut butter.
Scissors do not
Dude,
click.
Scissors
No, they're
click.
snippy.
Slinch click. They go slinch click.
The scissors are snippy. They go snip, snip.
No, they go slinch
You
click.
just snip your balls off.
Scissors only
Scissors
click
go-
in mental hospitals where they have special brackets on them to stop people killing themselves with it.
No,
Yeah,
scissors go
maybe that's why she thought about it.
to make a snippy. Scissors make a snip, but they make the sound of slinch click.
Your penis.
It's a metallic scrapey sound followed by the two little plastic nibs on the handle going into each other. It's a slinch click.
Let's start as usual with the news from around the world. We'll use code YouTube anyway.
Oh boy.
Donald Trump's 100-day speech fact check by the BBC verified. No idea what that's about.
Your mama. Next question.
Chris Kobe, IOPC in pursuit of discriminatory case against Met officer in shooting. A police shot
What was
somebody.
it?
Basically, a black police officer in our country shot somebody. By the looks of it.
I didn't even know
Echo,
what
keep your mouth shut.
anymore.
Echo, keep your mouth shut. Say a word. Don't dare say a word, you racist motherfucker.
Yes, I go, we're all thinking the joke. You don't have to say the joke. We're all thinking it. It's fine. For once, you don't need to share with the class. The class is already on board. Also in the news.
Also, generally, it's what the US says Ukraine must sign all agreements or go home. And then Ukraine's just going to go home because it's bullshit. What else we got? Long-awaited mushroom trial murder begins in Australia.
Hold on. The what?
Oh, the mushroom trial murder. Mushroom
I'm
murder,
not. I
sorry.
can't say I'm familiar with that one.
Yeah, even I don't know about mushroom cloud murder, but then
Mushroom murder. Basically, this woman had a load of mushrooms, different variety of mushrooms, went psychotic and went and started killing her family off.
Did you shut the oven for me?
So keep soda away from the mushrooms. Got it.
What?
Yeah, that's not a very interesting murder case. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, what's interesting about it is she's basically dodged going to court for about 3 years, claiming mental health issues because of the mushrooms.
Yeah, like that's still not an interesting murder case. It's self-induced drug psychosis. Like it's not an interesting murder trial. That's
Yeah.
like, come on, give me an interesting murder for fuck's sake. Give me something with some pizzazz, some character, some intrigue.
Give me one where somebody was beat to death with a dildo.
You know, like I want murder trials with a bit more character than mentally ill woman self-poisoned herself into having fucking paranoid schizophrenia, please.
The only one I know from a dildo top of my head was the guy who's arrested and charged with terrorism because he put explosives in his ex-girlfriend's dildo and give it to her, trying to kill her.
Yes, that's one explosive orgasm. That's one explosive orgasm.
Someone's played a little too much Hitman Blood Money.
Yeah, she got suspicious of why her ex-boyfriend would give her a dildo. I reported
What's
to the
that
police.
Blood Money? People at home, fact check me. What's that Hitman Blood Money where you got to blow up a person with a dildo? Fact check me in the comments.
I have no idea.
It may not have been Blood Money. It may have been a different Hitman game, but I remember that mission quite vehemently. So, like, people at home, fact check me in the comments. Do your thing, internet wizards.
Yar har fiddly dee. Do what you want because a pirate is free.
That's internet pirate, not internet wizard, but A for effort. Speaking of wizards, I have some news for everybody.
Oh God.
So you know how I did that episode of my cooking show a few months ago.
Oh
Yeah.
God, yeah. And then Inky, and then Tony and Inky recreated it. Like they followed your tutorial and everything.
It was me and Q.
Yeah,
We recreated it to a T.
Yes,
But
and
His recipe. Scotty's recipe.
oh,
the eggs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we followed it, and I didn't fuck it up, which is
Surprising.
Well, I have news regarding that show.
What?
There's a new episode in production as we speak,
hell yeah.
Nice.
and I've managed to secure a very special guest host,
Who?
the Kitchen Wizard.
Hang on, you
Who's that?
haven't finished the last episode yet.
I'll be honest, that's because I'm not happy with that episode, and we've scrapped that episode. That's why.
Oh, right.
What happened to make you what happened to make you unhappy with it?
I just couldn't get it to flow the way I wanted it to, so we just scrapped it. We just threw it in the bin, call it a day.
Fair enough.
So I've secured the presence of the Kitchen Wizard to host.
So to check your DMs, I'm DMing you something, Squigga.
Why? What is your obsession with anything that vaguely even sounds like that word?
Yeah, like especially when we're live on air.
Oh yeah, forgot about that. Sorry.
Fucking idiot.
Like I know you didn't say the hard R, but like, could we maybe not risk fucking being thrown
Sorry.
out more, please? We're already risking it with my profane use of the word fuck.
I mean, Sunday was risky, like for you, because you went off it.
Even then, I didn't fucking say anything outright wrong. I just called you a cunt a lot.
Yeah, you mean the thing that you can't see on YouTube?
Oh no, you can say cunt. You just can't say it in America.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So we're banned in America.
I can say it because I've got me and Soto can say it. We have Aussie friends that have given us permission.
That's not how broadcasting laws work, but okay.
I'm more likely to be banned in
Yeah,
Russia, as usually are. But Russia and Belarus be a bad lot of times.
Yeah,
Being gay is just banned in Russia.
That's why every episode's only half banned in Russia.
Yeah.
You-
Actually, no, because every episode I'm in.
Like, even episodes that's like just me and Fat Man T. If you listen to those episodes where we're not outright banned in Russia, you can only hear Fat Man T's version of it in Russia. Like my voice,
They only censor you.
yeah, like because I'm gay and I'm half gay. Like they just cut my lines.
When Echo's here, it's a quarter.
We go through like our like list and our channel. Every time we copyright like not strike but like banned, it's Russia, Belarus, Qatar. We've got ones in once.
Yeah,
Pakistan.
No,
Qatar,
Pakistan loves us apparently.
really?
I don't think we've ever been banned in Pakistan before.
Not Pakistan.
That's surprising.
Pakistan and India were pretending fine with. There was at one time got banned in Australia because we commented on the Australian internment camps that got going on the island. Still.
Yeah, that episode did get banned in Australia. Yeah. And New Zealand. I'm pretty sure we're banned in New Zealand on that episode too.
Yeah, because they use the same camps as Australia does.
Yeah.
What's worse, those camps still are technically functional and running.
Oh, but when I use camps, I'm the bad guy.
But the Australians are bad guys because they still basically anyone come back from abroad has a slight temperature still gets put in a COVID camp for 6 weeks.
So that's why we haven't seen Daniel for a bit.
Probably, yeah. I have heard Daniel was murdered horribly by that fucking Flusy he went to visit.
All right.
Anyway, moving on to a nice, slightly fun topic I have.
Hooray!
Is the current border conflict between China and India.
They're having a border conflict?
They have been for the past 20 years.
As it, they're still having a border conflict? Like, that's not been resolved yet?
No.
Huh. The
What's-
UN should probably go sort that.
No, what's funny is they have sort of themselves kind of thing. Because they both signed a treaty with each other, saying that they will not use what's called hot weapons within 200 meters of the borderline.
Aha.
So that explodes anything that explodes or uses gunpowder or has any hot component to it.
Okay.
So basically what's happening is on the borderline between India and China is the soldiers are lining up and basically going at each other with baseball bats, tree stumps, batons, and that all across this border.
I mean, if it was me, I'd just be rocking up with a sword.
You have rocket with swords, machetes, but it's generally pick off the ground by the river. There's one river that separates the border, and whatever they pick by the river, they just throw at each other and hit each other with.
See, what they should do, right, is they should go down the list of guards, right, on the border. And both sides should pick one guard. And
Oh, and then there's like a duel.
yeah, we just make those two fight to the death over a bridge. You know, and whoever wins gets the contested land. Job done. You know, they should make like a boxing match or something, or like a fencing match, or just something violent but safe, you know?
Violent but safe.
Yeah, again, like boxing, or MMA, or fencing, or... In fact, no, fencing's too gay. Fuck it, rap battle.
Ready?
Why does this look like this is going to be a snuff film? Oh, because it is. Oh, good. Yeah. Yeah, that's literally... Yeah, okay.
No, die from this one.
Still...
in northeastern India's Arunachal Pradesh state, near the border with Tibet.
And most people have died in these little boys' couples in the river when they're drowned.
But Indian officials have not confirmed the video, and Indian media report that it actually...
I'd like to point out that this is Fat Man T's opening for the happy topic.
Yeah, it's very funny.
Just want to remind everyone about that. Yes, Fat Man T, people beating each other with debris is very amusing, yeah.
Yes,
You
yes,
fucking
yes.
sociopath.
You just figured this out?
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, I feel like this is a long time coming.
Yeah, so that's been going on China's border for a while.
Know that you're a sociopath.
Oh, I'm a sociopath. Oh no, that's been confirmed for a while, that one.
Exactly.
I mean, like, same, but also, like... You know, maybe we fucking pretend once in a fucking blue moon that we're normal?
Hence,
Maybe we
normal?
pretend a little.
I don't feel I'd be normal though.
A rap battle between the Indians and the Chinese would be really funny to watch.
It would be funnier than the snuff film we just watched.
No one died in that video. That's not a film.
I can point out fucking frame by frame at least 3 people who definitely died in that video. 2 of them drowned.
Ugh. Oh,
Actually, I recently saw something that there were a bunch of riots in China because of the people are unhappy there.
bunch of what?
Yeah, when are people not unhappy in China?
I was like, it's
Fair
China.
enough. You know, because of gonna get us since the whole like Tiananmen Square incident.
Like when are there not riots in China?
I guess
Right,
yeah.
man.
They just
Well,
don't
normally
broadcast
they
the
just
riots normally.
it's going outside. So
I mean, the current biggest riot in China is still across the bridge between Hong Kong and mainland.
Well, I mean, there's still some ongoing riots left over from like the whole coup, but that's
Yeah.
no, not gonna talk about that. China gets mad when you mention the coup.
I think me mentioning Tiananmen Square got us banned in China. If we weren't
definitely.
already.
If you weren't already,
Yeah.
then yeah.
But any word that starts with the letter T gets you banned in China. You know, Tiananmen Square, Tibet, Taiwan. You know, like
Damn. Yeah, I guess you're right.
you know, like oh, sorry, Fat Man T. That's us officially banned on Marvel Rivals now. I've said Taiwan's a real country. We'll never play League of Legends again.
I'm fine with that.
Wait, that banned on Marvel Rivals?
It can, yeah.
That's some bullshit.
Marvel Rivals is owned and run by a Chinese company, so yeah, it can.
Let the Chinese make that game. There's places where all the supports. There's places where all the supports got fucking nerfed at like the shit. The shit.
Yeah, it's made by It's made by a Chinese dev company.
Yeah.
That explains so much.
Echo, you realize a majority of like arena hero games are like Chinese, right?
No, I didn't.
Most of them are, yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
Dota
most
2
of
is
them.
Chinese, League of Legends is Chinese, Smite, I believe, is now
Echo,
Chinese.
Yeah, that's why you hate League.
No, League's technically Korean.
Because it's League.
No,
I hate
League of Legends is Chinese now.
Is it?
Yeah, it's been Chinese for about 5 years now.
I know Smite is Korean based on theirs.
No, you're right. Smite is now Korean. Smite used to be Chinese. It's Korean now. It's yeah. I got that the wrong way around a lot with Smite.
Remember
again,
people at politics out saying that you can only play Smite for like 5 hours and you've got to be disconnected for 15 hours before you go back on.
Yeah, happily that shit doesn't apply to Europe. So yeah, fuck you, China. Again, Dota 2 is Chinese as well. There's a lot of multiplayer games that are like free to play and popular, based in China.
Yeah, because most of them based from.
Of course, the communist country it makes the free to play games.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, then they rape you with the freaking microtransactions.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's when they're not raping you with the chat censorships.
Yep.
I think
I remember
technically Star Trek.
Back when the fucking what was it? The Ukraine-Russia conflict started. Gaijin just kind of took away like our ability, like players' ability to like send like text messages in the game, like with the chat.
Yeah, you weren't allowed to message in chat because people were spamming fucking anti-Ukraine propaganda.
No, there was also and like it was on both sides was the reason.
Oh, was
like,
it?
Yeah,
I only
both
remember the anti-Ukraine propaganda.
It's got
No,
sides for a while there because it's like my chat got taken away. I'm upset.
It was
Yeah,
just
well, Echo, you use it to get chat banned anyway.
I haven't gotten chat banned in a good 5 months. Thank you very much.
I
Echo,
thought you just got chat banned.
No, I thought I was going to, but I didn't.
Echo, I'm about to tell you something, and this is gonna genuinely shock and horrify you.
What?
I've never been chat banned in a video game in my fucking life.
Neither have I.
I have twice.
I've only been chat banned 3 times. I think. Yeah.
Oh shit, an efficiency $5. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, literally never been chat banned in a video game.
I was shut down once for World of Warcraft. So speedrun the swear words and the voice chat.
Why?
I got bored one day.
Play a
That's-
different game then.
I got 27 swear words in. I was quite happy.
27. Now that is actually kind of impressive.
It was like early days of World of Warcraft before they really hit hard on the censorship. On that one.
And a mending book? Fuck yeah. Oh shit.
The other time, I think, I was back on like Xbox 360 when I was playing. What was it? I can't remember the game. I can't remember what the game was. To be honest,
It was probably shit then.
I was having an argument. I was having an argument in the text chat with somebody over something stupid, and I got banned for that.
Like, the only thing I've ever had any kind of a ban on was Facebook, where I got a 72-hour post ban.
What did you do?
I called someone a retard.
If you want to get like post banned, Mother Goose has been post banned on Facebook, especially in the group she goes into because she goes a lot like the prepper groups. She gets banned like on a regular basis from those because she just speaks up.
I didn't get like, oh, like you're banned from posting in like this group, or no, I got Facebook post, but I was banned from posting on Facebook full stop for 72 hours. I couldn't make posts, I couldn't make comments, I couldn't share shit.
That was 2 years ago, wasn't it?
No, it was last year.
Yeah, because I remember you were online when you got post banned because you were on about it.
Yeah.
You have.
And I got like a 72-hour Facebook ban. I could still log in and shit, I just couldn't really do anything.
I mean, you could message people.
No.
No, you got please shut down.
No?
I got full access banned. I could only view messages and view posts.
Yeah,
Didn't
that
you
is
get banned off Roblox once,
sad.
Soda?
Huh?
Didn't you get banned off Roblox once, Soda?
No, I got banned off of Tinder.
Oh yeah, you got banned off Tinder like twice, didn't you?
Once.
How?
How the hell did you get banned on Tinder?
Because he's gay.
Because I had put in my bio as a joke looking for a sugar daddy or / sugar mommy.
But
And it got me banned.
How?
Genuinely.
I've had loads of
Because
times on
somebody
there.
reported me. Somebody reported me for it.
I think it's a standard thing on that thing.
Yeah,
Like
like
kids can put like their OnlyFans bios and shit in there, and it's, that's fine. But the minute somebody else does something, oh no, it's bad.
even then, Tinder actively has a looking for fucking like sugar parent like section.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, I know. I put it in my bio and I got banned.
That this doesn't make fucking sense.
That's
That
a
literally does not make sense.
Oh no, it doesn't. But honestly, I'm not mad at all.
Oh, there was one time I got banned off of Roblox for like I got a temp ban from Roblox for 24 hours.
That sounds about right.
Yes, you keep calling children the N word.
No, it's because you can't say the N word in
I know, Echo, making a
I
joke.
I mean,
I'm making
I
a joke.
used a Warhammer slur in the chat, and somebody reported me for it.
well, yeah, you still used a slur. Like, yeah.
No, it wasn't a slur. It was a swear.
What was it, Xenos?
Still,
No, it was CAC. CACK.
Fair enough.
Hack
that's
CAC is like
for
I
cat even shit.
no CAC is just like
Oh,
the
that's stupid.
Warhammer's version of fuck.
you see in this
I thought
country.
that was
cack
frag.
means shit. Like if I said, "Oh, I've cacked me pants," it means I've shit myself.
It's chopping within shit.
Yeah.
Okay, well, see, we didn't know that because we're not from that fucking region.
I thought it was fuck. That's my bad.
No.
I'm not saying like that's
Yeah,
what.
no, I
means
was gonna say, isn't
what happened. I'm
frag
just saying
fuck?
in Britain.
Oh yeah, frag is fuck, right? I told
No,
her. I told him. I told him that he was a cack and to frag off. That was because he was being a twat and being annoying with the. I forget what he was doing, but he was just being annoying, and I told him to frag off.
I called him Fubar. Fuck me.
How is that even like?
Holy shit! Thank you, game.
I don't get that one. Like,
Yeah.
oh, see, you're fucked up beyond all repair. Like, that ain't even.
Yeah, that's not really an insult.
I even got gas behind it, bro. Like,
Preston, move your head, please.
What Fubar?
yeah, that ain't even got any gas behind it, bro.
Gas, gas, gas. I'm going again.
Gotta
It used to when I was younger,
yeah.
because people got a lot of kids banned from school for saying it at the schoolyard.
Wait,
You know who
it's still
else
involved in the swear word. Shut the fuck up. Do not. I swear to God, if you say that fucking joke one more time.
I'm
I
sorry.
swear to God, if I hear one more, you know who else? I swear to God, I will buy a fucking Tomahawk missile. I will ram it so far up your arse, you start coughing fumes, and I will launch you at the sun. Shut the fuck.
This is amazing. I'm so glad finally somebody is yelling at him for this stupid fucking joke, dude.
It has been 6 months of, you know who else? Gamer, the show ended a decade ago. Fucking move on with your life.
No
Get
context for
a
this.
new hobby, Echo.
Oh my god.
Watch other pieces of media.
Oh, I'm actually crying.
I'm reminded. You really missed out, like not being here last on Sunday because
Yeah.
it's so bad that we like ended early because of Fat Man T.
What did he do this time?
He brought a stupid fucking card game.
This sounds amazing.
He brought a stupid fucking card game where he reads questions off cards and you've got to figure out the answer to the question. I'm going to tell you one of them.
I got 3 questions in.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you one of the questions, right?
Yeah, oh god.
A woman married 19 men, right? None of them died.
Okay.
They were not divorced. And she didn't break the law. How is this possible?
Wait, what?
A woman married 19 men. None of them got divorced. None of them died. And no laws were broken. How is this possible?
In New York.
In New York.
No fucking clue.
She was a minister.
What?
She was an ordained minister.
Oh my god. Go fuck
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
Go
Every single
fuck
fucking
yourself.
card was along these lines.
Pretty much, yeah.
Every single fucking one was like this.
Dude, you have done something to Scotty with all of these questions.
We got
right.
4 of them. That one was the third one. It was the point where I muted my mic, left the call in through my headset.
That is so deserved. Oh my god, that was fucking horrible.
Oh, every card is like that game. It's
Yeah, after the 4th one, I spent about a half hour on a tirade, basically calling Batman T a cunt.
Yeah, it was
That sounded
amazing.
like it was deserved.
Yeah. Like, I am actively in the process in the background of trying to track down the person that made the card game. So I can have a polite discussion with them in a dark room with a baseball bat and a steel chair.
what's worth like say I got 3 cards in, and it's a 200 card game.
200 cards!
200 cards, yeah.
Fuck me.
Now, there's a 5th one on our windowsill at the top of our stairs that I have to look at every time I go for a piss. Because Batman T thinks he's funny.
No, I forgot what's there. I just forgot what's there.
I don't believe you.
Oh my god, this is amazing.
I know.
Excuse me if I don't take the word of the man who fucked with my safe food.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, you
Batman
fucked
T
with the man's
violated.
safe food? Mm.
Like,
Yeah,
excuse me,
Batman T-
jail.
words of a bean raper.
Actually, hang on. Tell you what, Katie, look in the chat. Look in the general chat. There's 2 cards there that I put up.
For cholesterol provoked such concern, people believe that what?
This thing,
Letters of the alphabet, except for letter Z, are printed above or below the line. Where does the Z belong and why? Z belongs at the end.
you know, that's more correct than the actual answer.
What was the actual answer?
The actual answer is it belongs on the top line after Y because all of the letters on the top line are made with straight lines.
Oh, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
That's a good answer, that game. That card.
Go fuck yourself.
Yep.
And the top one,
Fuck.
right, those round letters stand for ham and eggs are good for you.
No, healthy for you.
Healthy for you, yeah.
Even though ham starts with a fucking H.
I think seeing him get this upset about it is absolutely amazing.
They're the nice ones. They're the worse ones further in.
That was the good one.
Yeah, they're the nice ones.
Those were the polite cards, apparently.
I think Scotty's gonna have an aneurysm if we continue down this line.
I hope so.
Cameron, I'm gonna be honest. At this point, either way, I'm likely to have an aneurysm. Like my balls are hot, my room is hot. I'm sweating like a whore in church. Like
I don't think I needed to hear my online's dad's balls are hot.
Like my balls are hot. I'm sweating like a whore in church. I'm running out of liquid.
You're wearing jeans, so
Yeah, I'm wearing skinny jeans.
Okay, well that's your fault. You should just not wear pants.
Like at this point, I'm not wearing a shirt. Like I'm genuinely tempted to just start walking around the house stark bollock. It's that fucking hot right now.
I just say go for it. You're a grown ass adult. Nothing should stop you from walking around the house butt ass naked.
At this point, I don't think it's gonna help.
Other than Fat Man T.
I'm going to use that excuse when you catch me in the house naked.
there you go. Right, that's one of the more meaner questions.
Like it's that hot. I don't think it's gonna help if I get my dick out. I think it'll just mean my dick gets hot.
Echo, but if I catch you around the house naked, I will shoot you with my BB gun. I will. Don't fucking test me.
Susie's a lying fucking whore. That's how. Shut the fuck off.
Huh?
Check fucking general chat. That's huh. Fucking.
Hold on. The day before yesterday, scheming Susie was 9 years old. The next year she will be 12. How is that possible?
She's a creature that ages like faster than humans do.
It's a leap year. Fuck it. It's a leap year. That's how.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with the leap year, even though that math does not.
Yeah, probably.
Out.
That could be.
There's a leap year involved, or scheming Susie is a lying bitch. That's why she's called scheming Susie.
There you go. There's the answer.
The statement was made on January 1st, and Susie's birthday was December 31st. Therefore, Susie was 9 the day before yesterday.
Oh, god damn it!
Oh my god, that is so complicated. Just tell me she's lying.
Yeah.
Just go fuck yourself. Hold on, I gotta make food.
I thought that beeping was Scotty planting a bomb in the background.
No, he won't do that because sound the bomb's easy enough.
I'm blueprinting.
I'm playing real life Counter-Strike.
I am blueprinting a bomb in my head as we speak.
All the bomb explosive material downstairs with me. So.
Joke's on you, bitch. I have Amazon Prime.
Go on. Princeton, go on. Go on.
But yeah, there was the type of questions that was actually in that fucking box. That was like one of the nastier ones. So how is everyone feeling today? Warm?
My balls are hot. My everything is on fire. Like I want to die.
I haven't got a little fan, got nice cool air on me, so I'm okay.
What the fuck for you?
Let's go first at the end. That using the fan is a weakness, wasn't it?
Like I don't have a fan because this here heat wave kind of snuck up on me. I was not pre-warned that all of a sudden the sun was going to be 3 millimeters from my roof. No, fuck it. That does it. I surrender. I'm getting my deck out. It's too hot. I'm getting my deck out. It's.
Hey, now we're banned everywhere.
Turn your camera on. No fruit.
No, I don't need to see his penis again.
Yeah, I've got my deck out, and I'm now going to rest my can of cider against my.
Yeah, rest the can underneath it. That is actually a smart thing.
Tell Icky to check the DMs. Check his DMs. It's a Dead by Daylight thing.
Okay, hold on. Let me look at the things you've sent me. Why? What general? Not general. Gotta build another armies. RPs. By the way, he might look at it. He's currently laying down.
That's better. My dick is no longer hot. That's better. Oh yeah.
Did not need to know
Modern
that.
problems require modern solutions.
Unfortunately, my cider is now the same temperature my dick used to be.
Well, see, that's what you get for putting cider on it.
I didn't put the cider on my deck. I put the can that the cider's in on my deck. Unfortunately, said can is made of metal, so now my cider is the temperature my dick used to be. I have slightly itchy cider now. It's great.
You want now? Come on.
The only downside to this plan is I am going to have to put those pants back on to go get more cider.
Of course. Yeah, go on.
Just throw on some boxers, dog.
I don't have any.
Huh?
I don't wear underwear.
I mean, neither do I during the summer, so.
I don't wear underwear in general. I don't even wear socks unless I have to.
Okay, that one I understand because Inky also has sensory issues with socks.
It's not a sensory issue. I just don't find them comfortable.
I can't not wear socks.
That's literally the point of the sensory issue.
Well, no, because it's not like socks. It's like this is a hassle. They're not that comfortable. You know, they kind of like sit weird. Like fuck it.
Yeah, his aren't. His isn't like, oh, I don't like the feeling of socks on my feet. It's, I don't want to wear socks.
Yeah, exactly. It's like putting socks on's a hassle. Taking them back off is a hassle. Like, unless I'm actively, like, I'm trying to look pretty or I have to wear boots, I'm not going to wear socks. Right, those are the two scenarios when I'm going to wear socks. I'm wearing boots or I want to look pretty.
Looking pretty.
And even then, both activities require very different socks. One requires normal socks, the other requires thigh highs. I promise it's not an autistic thing. It's more of a laziness thing. The only other time I'll wear socks is if like I'm going out and I know I'm going to go to someone else's house. You know, because like it's just rude
You
to
don't
cut
want to
some other
barefoot in
cunt's
somebody else's house. That's
exactly. Like it's rude. It's
Yeah.
rude to cut some other cunt's gaff where your hams it. So you know, you swag some socks on before you go out. Like that's just polite. You know, unless I'm going to said person's house specifically for the purposes of having sexual relations with that person, in which case socks are kind of just pissing in the wind.
yeah.
Like they're gonna see my dick. I don't care if they see my feet. Like
I said I've got a meme for you. And Dinky. And now that I think about it.
Well, he's asleep,
'Cause
so
And I'm just saying no, because it relates to both of you, is what I'm saying.
oh no.
so it's a trans meme.
No, it's a gaming
No,
meme.
it's the fact that we both have bad posture.
I think we all have bad posture in this call, in fairness.
Yeah. Here, I'll throw it in the links and sources, Scotty.
Because you don't have a fucking memes channel.
You know what the thing is? With like when I was using my desk, I have sat like that at my desk before. Like
I'm
I've sat
very
at my
tempted to see if I can sit exactly like that.
like I've sat at my desk like that to make chainmail. Like
Can you stop licking my toes? Go up.
No.
they're
Go on.
foot cheese.
No, don't even. No.
So much better than dick cheese.
You just gave me the fucking heebie-jeebies. That's the best way I can describe that feeling.
I have officially.
Sorry, did you say no when I said stop licking my toes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just knew you had a foot thing.
No, I don't. I just know you're fucking weird foster dog that likes to flick feet.
Yeah, he likes to. He also keeps trying to sniff my dick for some reason. I don't know why.
That dog might be gay.
With how he looks at Miles' butt, I wouldn't be surprised.
The other thing I was going to touch on today. I was going over like foot cheese and shit.
It tastes better than dick cheese. What can I say?
No, shut up. Silence.
I'm assuming all of you have seen the unsub with Angry Cop about the Buffalo school system.
Yeah, now they're trying to.
I do not know.
And now they're trying to AC bullshit.
I have no fucking clue what y'all talking about.
I'll give you the TLDR soda. Angry Cops has been working as an SVU detective for the past 2 years, right?
Yeah.
And there was the Buffalo school systems. The two big cases, two big things that covered up that were covered up that made him want to bring shit to light was there was an attempted abduction of a young boy and a young girl. The young boy peed himself, and when the parents picked him up, the school knew that the attempted abduction had happened. When the parents came to pick up the kid, the parents asked, "Hey, why did my kid wet himself?" School was like, "I don't know, must have been the wind." Like, and they went so far as to delete the CCTV footage of the attempted abduction.
Shit.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is there was a girl that went to who was talking to like one of the school counselors, and it's like, "Yo, my dad is a like known blood member. He beats me." The counselor writes her off because she is a quote unquote a known liar because she lied about how cool she was in another school, and kid does that.
Yeah, everybody does that.
And then she comes back like the other day with like video proof for dad beating her. The counselor says, "Hey, is that you?" She says, "Yeah." Counselor confirms it a second time. Is this you being beat? Yeah. Counselor still does nothing.
Still doesn't report that shit.
And the only reason that case got brought to the police was because the kid came into school so like beaten that they had to call an ambulance for her.
Yeah, the hospital report. On that
Yeah.
one. We brought up another case actually. That
he did?
He's been doing some interviews on the news. This is what I want to talk about, where the news covered this.
As it does,
I
another podcast itself. To be fair, that you were forgetting of the sexual assault that happened at the school as well between 2 students that wasn't reported.
Yeah. Well,
Oh yeah, he didn't go into details on that, so I had kind of forgotten about it. That's my bad.
You could do a bit more on this, on the one of, I think it's the same one. The girl was basically essayed by a swimming pool in the school grounds. She told the principal. The principal said, put a statement out saying, I did my investigation, and this girl's basically a lying cow who cannot be trusted at all. She has mental problems, therefore cannot be trusted.
Huh? That's so off the wall.
Yeah.
What?
What's worse about this, though, is because of Buffalo in New York, schools are mandatory reporters, including a lot of lawyers are. Right? You have to report any case, no matter how. If you think child abuse has happened, you must report.
Yeah. I think that's the same for I think that's the same for most places in the U.S. Like that shit is like mandatory, like report.
And no
Yeah,
places like Ohio and Texas, I don't think have full-on mandatory reportment on schools.
Texas does.
Yeah, Texas is mandatory report for schooling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
Ohio.
I know that one firsthand.
But the schools
Actually, I
hide
went to Texas.
lawyers who advise them on how to, like, basically hide this shit from the police.
Yeah. And now they're going after AC like himself. Like,
oh yeah, it was.
This is a losing case.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
They're going to lose whether they like it or not, because that is the courts will definitely, if they have proof of them doing all of that, then that is immediate loss.
The problem is though, Angry Cop brought this up to his superiors once before, and he was basically told by his superiors to back off and leave it alone. Don't touch it. You've got enough cases as it is. Why? That's why he went on the podcast for. So he seems to pick out scans. I'm probably going to lose my job for this, or at least get some severe flack for bringing it out. So of course the Buffalo News broadcast pick it up. They do some like bullshit reporting on it. The one I watched, basically the reporter said, "Well, I first looked at this footage, and I thought, oh, what arseholes, they're sitting there burping, drinking, being degenerates, But then I listened and I thought he kind of had a point, Then I basically cut to a statement from the Buffalo School District basically saying, he's a liar, it's never happened. And we're basically going to do everything we can to solve this injustice brought upon us.
Yeah, they didn't even say lies. They said untruth.
Yeah, untruths against us.
Yeah, no, that's how you know they're lying.
Yeah,
Well, and I think
Because an untruth isn't legally considered a lie.
Here's one here, right?
Because wording is very important when it comes to court cases.
Right, here we go. It's from Buffalo, New York on April 26, 2025. The Buffalo School District is aware of unfortunate and recent allegations circulating in an online video. It is prepared to vigorously address these untruths. The district has prioritized the safety and security of its students and staff every day. The BPS is the second largest district in New York, and with some 60 schools and 30,000 students and 7,000 staff. Any transgressions that may have happened are handled swiftly and with seriousness, integrity, fairness, and empathy. The Buffalo Public School maintains a close and professional relationship with the Buffalo Police Department as means to ensure safety is a priority.
Bullshit. God, this place, just talking about that reminds me of fucking Rapid.
What happened?
City,
Oh,
Rapid City, South Dakota is notoriously just trash. If you thought like other parts of the US were white trash, oh my fucking god. It is unbelievable.
but like the Rich has pretty much the entire like Unsub gang behind him. Like all of the major creators that like are associated with Unsub have come out like saying we stand with AC. Like ones I can name off the top of my head. The Alaskan Avenger. Actually, the Alaskan Avenger hasn't yet. But JD Delay, Habitual Line Crosser. What was in
Eli did a double tap.
Eli Double Tap.
Brendan Herrera.
Brandon Herrera's Donut Operator. I'm trying to remember his name.
Electrician. He's the
Fat Electrician, Tactical Turtleneck, Ryan Macbeth.
Yeah, they're all basically pledged. They want to use whatever resource they have
Yeah.
to unearth what's going on. And that's,
Yeah. And Eli even like posted a little thank you video, like thanking everybody, like, yo, this is how far we've gotten. Like, this is like how far we've like, this is how things are going and shit.
Yeah.
And like, thank you all for your support.
I know they try to get. Both could try to get the unsub shut down or that video taken down. I don't know if they have or not.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that.
They
It-
should-
the video was called like
be able
"Thank
to.
You" or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't believe
Yeah, it was just
the
called Thank
video
You.
was taken down. Like last
I don't
saw
think they shouldn't be able to take it down.
theoretically they could, but it would cause a lot of litigation issues.
Yeah, exactly.
They'd be better off not bothering. But then, suppose if they're dumb enough to cover up crime,
Yeah.
Excuse
I
me.
mean, in my
Those allegations
professional
making
opinion,
What?
In my professional opinion, I very much agree with a statement that Angry Cops or Rich made in the original video.
Is that his actual
um,
name? Fucking Rich.
Yeah, it's Rich.
Yeah, his name is Rich.
Where he,
How am I just now learning of this?
no, he basically made a statement in the original video
I remember.
that I agree with, saying that like the school counselor should lose their job and potentially like their teaching license.
Oh, definitely.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like-
100%.
Are you guys live?
Yes, we are.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
As someone that used to work like in a profession where like I was like required to report job role, where like if I suspected there was any chance that child abuse was happening to someone I was working with, I had to report that. If I fucked up that badly, I'd be in jail. I would fully expect to be in jail if I fucked up that badly.
Exactly.
You know,
What's-
in my professional opinion, I agree with Rich here of that counselor in particular should absolutely lose their fucking job.
Was it when I was involved with the court with sorting out with like some of my niece nephew, my nephews I've
Yeah.
got at the moment. I went through the court system with my friend, which is a different story entirely. What I was there for, but by signing an agreement saying I'll be there going to the court with him, I became a mandatory reporter myself. You know, in case of like, as the court told me, your friendships and all that are out the window. If you see something, you have to report it no matter what. Otherwise, you go to jail. If you
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
You know? So, yeah, to me, the counselor and the principal should lose their job automatically. You know,
Oh yeah.
any cases of like essay happening in school.
Soda, since you're on your computer, you can do it faster. Could you actually take that video, that Angry Cop, the link for that that video that Umsub did, like where Rich originally did it, and like toss it in my announcements and like ping everybody for it?
Later.
So then I don't hit Bruce up. That
Pause.
Brain busy.
Actually, Scotty, if you could toss me the link real quick.
As I think that
There's some-
right now.
Here we go. Put in links to source for you. And that.
You're putting it in general.
Link.
Link sources.
Yeah, Lincoln sources. You know where
those allegations making headlines.
probably should go.
We put links and sources in.
It's a link.
Yeah, exactly.
Clues in the name. It's a fucking link. That's where that should live.
And this is one of the news reports I found. And I'm going to play in a second. And that. Nope, that's still one. Why would you copy for? You whore. Right. What the fuck?
You put the same link 3 times.
Have I? Oh. Right, try this again.
Those allegations making
Shut up.
headlines.
He's fucking struggling in the background here.
It's really funny.
Right, there we go, that's the one. There we go. So this,
Yeah, you got it?
I've got it this time, yes.
There you go.
My opera's acting up a little bit this second. Right, so this is from the WKBT news network, which covered the story to some degree. The day after it dropped on Unsub's channel. So they covered it pretty quickly.
All right.
Yeah.
Right?
Can I just say very quickly, I genuinely think it's somehow gotten hotter despite the fact the sun is down. Like, I swear,
As your penis warms back up.
I'm actively actually sweating. Like, my body's actually perspirating. I swear it's gotten hotter. Like, I think I might be dying.
You're fine.
I'll call my
So
phone.
You'll be fine.
I'll call my
Call
phone.
some-
It's 18 degrees outside still.
Oh, dear God.
So I'm going to stop playing this video. Let's stop if you want to pause at any time. Make sure it's on OBS. Yes, it is.
over the weekend and were made by a Buffalo police detective on a YouTube show called Unsubscribe Podcast. The video is titled "Your Kids Are in Danger." SVU detective exposes Buffalo school system. It already has more than 700,000 views on YouTube. In it, Detective Richard High with BPD's Special Victims Unit claims
Isn't that
school
his
leaders
High?
are intentionally
Yeah.
Yes. He's Richard High, yeah.
Huh.
Again, you didn't know that?
Did his bio on his YouTube channel?
I knew what his first name was. I didn't know what his last name was.
It's on his channel. Like, it's just in his bio.
I never looked at it, if I'm gonna be honest.
And well, see, that's a you
not
problem.
reporting the assaults of students. The Buffalo Public School District calls the allegations, quote, unfortunate and untrue. Senior reporter Eileen Buckley will join us just ahead with the voices of Buffalo parents. But senior reporter Maki Becker kicks off our team coverage tonight, looking further into two of the cases referenced by the BPD detective.
The school had intentionally deleted surveillance footage of the attempted abduction.
Shocking allegations from Buffalo SVU Detective Richard High, who says
Now, I was going to show you eventually a picture of the woman who's interviewing Richard.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I've never seen someone more uninterested in a story in my life
What?
as this woman.
This is
What?
such a juicy fucking story. It's like a
Yeah.
You
Like,
say,
this is the journalist's wet
somebody-
dream.
oh,
yeah, somebody who's like genuinely started to look into journalism. What the fuck?
Oh God.
you see in
Oh,
a second
God,
when she
no.
comes up.
Buffalo Public Schools
Not
are
anymore.
covered.
There she is. She's just sitting there
She
with
looks
the
like
phone
a-
out.
Hear me out when I say she looks like a ginger Margaret Thatcher.
She does look like a Wish.com Margaret Thatcher.
Oh, it gets worse. Let's actually ask him a question. A little bit more animated. Right? But the image I saw of her last time when I was digging through some other videos is she just stood there with a stone face on, just looking like anywhere but a Rich.
Damn.
It's
Covering up
Margaret
abuse
Thatcher.
against children. I'm taking a deeper look into some of those cases. You may remember in February, 30-year-old Shane Cronin of Illinois was arrested after he entered the Dr. Charles R. Drews Science Magnet School next to the Science Museum. At that time, police said he approached one child and assaulted an assistant principal. High told me Saturday that there's much more to the
I
story.
mean, there, look at her face. She's not interested at all. What are you saying? It's gone quiet.
In fairness, he hasn't said anything yet.
Well, no, they've literally just shown clips of cut his voice out at this point. And that. They're showing like back, there's a back B-roll footage of him talking.
Still.
in that the school intentionally tried to hide video evidence.
A member of the school who had knowledge that the video had been deleted was actually able to save a copy of it, give it to the assistant district attorney, and then the assistant district attorney was able to look at the video and determine that there wasn't just one little girl that was being abducted, there was another little boy there. Then in that moment, and only at that moment, when the district attorney was looking at the video, determined there was a second child victim. And then that district attorney, or the assistant district attorney, then had to notify the family members of that child that, hey, your son was nearly abducted this day.
So the parents of this little boy had no idea?
Correct. The school did not notify the parents of that young boy that he was in the process of being abducted.
What we know is that so far, Cronin has been charged with assault and endangering the welfare of a child. He's also charged with allegedly attacking 4 deputies at the Erie County Holding Center. His case is still pending, and he remains in jail.
And how do you know the video was deleted?
Sources.
Okay.
Detective High also talked about a second case from October involving a girl who went to her
I like
high
that
school
face, though.
counselor to
Sources.
say that her
Yeah.
father had been beating her. High says that the counselor did not report that to the authorities, even when the girl came back again with a video. We're not disclosing the girl's name or school to protect her identity.
It's only until the 3rd time when the child comes into school black and blue, literally in the morning, where the child is immediately in an emergency situation, you can remove a child from a parent's custody, and that's what had to be done.
A spokesman for Buffalo Public Schools called High's accusations unfortunate and untruthful. Maki Becker, 7 News, Buffalo.
Jesus.
Unfortunate and untrue, my ass.
Yeah, this is the
Well, the unfortunate part is accurate.
Yeah.
this is the
Oh,
channel.
yeah. The untrue part is bullshit.
This is Buffalo. This is their actual YouTube channel, and that the news. That was 3 minutes long, 3 minutes 9 seconds. As the only one up there of this what's going on. Of that. I haven't done to the live
That
feed
is
yet.
so
but
sad.
I say,
Yeah, Rich was when Rich was talking about it on the podcast, he started crying.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. I
Yeah.
can imagine why.
It fucked with him.
You know, that was like the only video they got on. That's like the if I remember correct, this news network is one of the biggest ones in Buffalo. So the major news
Yeah,
network
it
and
is.
stuff. And their top stories afterwards were the weather, dog or something, and about a bus. Oh no, you know, there's another one. There's only 1 minute, 2 minutes long.
The Buffalo Board of Education is responding to a police detective's allegations against the district. They will conduct an independent investigation. After spending about 2.5 hours in executive session,
What is this lady
Buffalo
on?
School
Dude,
Board
stop looking at me
members
like that.
emerged Monday night from behind closed doors, saying they take allegations.
Yeah, it should not have been a closed door session. It should be an open door to the public.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that should have happened.
You know,
I guarantee one of the things brought up with shit, they're onto us. What do we do?
yeah, because they hired the attorneys that advise the individual schools and districts of what to do.
Yep.
I mean, the very minimum, I want the name of the attorney who advised that teacher to delete the footage, and I want him disbarred. That's minimum what I want.
Hell yeah. I completely agree
Yeah.
with that.
Very serious.
The
I honestly think they should just kind of fire everybody. I actually think they should fire most of the people that are in like that.
Yeah,
like just kind of like
that were associated with the situation.
Yes.
The person should be fired and lost his job. The guy who actually deleted the footage under orders should be gone.
And go to jail for
the dude
like.
who deleted the footage should be charged with tampering of evidence and contempt.
Yeah,
of court.
that is tampering with evidence.
That's like the minimum. Like the lawyer himself, you know, I know what he's going to say. He's going to say, "I was there to protect my client, which is the school, not the children," and that doesn't wash with me. That one.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty much every lawyer involved is likely to be disbarred because they are actively ignoring court subpoenas and court orders.
Yeah,
so they're likely.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Which is like fifth degree contempt of court.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you mentioned in his video that the police department put like several subpoenas over the past 5 years, and the attorneys are basically just backlogging them to stop the police getting the information they need in a timely manner.
Yeah.
I hate what the world is coming to.
Me too.
What do you mean coming to? It's been like this for a long time, my gamers. I hate to break it to y'all.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Again, as someone that's
I thought
worked in childcare, this world is a lot more fucked up than anyone's really willing to admit to.
Yeah.
I mean,
Let me tell you, I've seen some shit working with kids. This world is not a good place.
I mean, I told you about my youngest niece at the school she used to be down here, which used to be before she moved. Where the teacher got in her face and was screaming at this like 5-year-old's face.
Why?
Because my youngest niece
yeah,
has.
about what?
Because my youngest niece has some like mental issues and behavior issues. She's not. She takes everything you say to a little extreme. So, as far as she's concerned, is like, say, if an adult does something, she thinks, well, I can do it now. Right? And these teachers are dipshits.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Oh, okay. So this genuinely is just the teacher being a fucking dick.
Yeah.
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 I mean, you should never scream in the face of a child ever. Don't get me wrong.
So my niece wouldn't sit down because she's got ADHD and that's a little bit hyperactive. So the teacher took a chair away and made her stand there for 2 hours at the desk.
What? That's abuse.
I
From where
think
I'm
falls
from,
under some
that
sort
is
of
child abuse.
Yeah, I was about to say over here. I think that would fall under a child abuse law.
That's what child abuse over here as well.
In Scotland, that teacher would have been disbarred immediately.
Yeah.
Like that teacher would have lost her teaching license and been like under investigation pending arrest.
Exactly.
Remember mother told you about it when it happened.
And
that one.
I do remember it. Yeah.
You know.
Was it like down here on like in England? Unfortunately, the law is built up in a way to protect teachers a lot more than they are to protect students.
Yeah.
Whereas in Scotland, it's the damn other way around. You know, like
I think here in America it's the same. It's the same. Like it's built to protect the kids, not the teachers.
Not
early.
entirely.
Depends what state you're in.
It depends on the state.
It also does vary. Yeah, again, very state to state.
Because I know in New York, basically any teacher accused of anything gets sent to the white rooms and basically still get full pay.
Yeah.
And that's usually running out the clock on their contracts as well.
Is it? I remember.
But the thing is that they'll do that, say that they won't renew the contract in hopes that people will forget by the time the contract gets renewed.
Yeah, and just move them districts. Anyway. Just move district because districts don't talk to each other.
Yep. I remember a case that kind of came through my work like a few years ago when we first started this podcast actually. That I think I'm now clear to talk about it. Because like time passed and everything, I'm not directly connected to that case anymore because again, passage of time. Just on the safe side though, I'll keep details kind of sparse just to be safe.
Yeah.
But I remember there was a case at a youth club I was working at, where one of the kids had come in, and one of the only times working there I had to fill out like a child abuse form, because we had a special form for that, and it's a long fucking form. The only time I had to help fill one out, and it was a young girl that had come in. And basically, bless her heart, like you're fucking 13, 14 years old, and basically just spilled her guts out in the staff office to one of my colleagues, basically saying that like a teacher at school had been like physically, verbally, and mentally abusing her for like several years at this point. Like she recounted cases where said teacher had thrown chairs at her. Assaulted her with the erasers for a whiteboard.
Oh, that hurt.
Jesus. Those things fucking hurt. I've been hit by them by accident, and those bitches fucking hurt.
Wait, what was it? What was it?
A whiteboard, a blackboard eraser. Like the big, chunky, like fucking like mahogany wood, fucking things.
Oh, those fuckers.
With hardened felt.
Had been the teacher had been like striking her with them, throwing them at her. There was a lot of shit that had gone on between this particular child and the teacher, and the reason that like no one had known about it and it hadn't been reported was the teacher in question was the teacher at the school that was doing detentions. and said child was basically the way this school was doing detention was it was one pupil to one teacher.
Ah.
I hate that. No,
Yeah, I despise that.
Oh.
But the reason
my school always had a detention class.
Well, the reason this school was doing it was because they had that few
Yeah.
people who were like getting detentions, like they just didn't feel the need to do. Like they'd have like maybe 2 kids a day in detention, so it was like, fuck it, we got 2 teachers not busy. It's easier to do it that way, and that's like why like no one like been aware of what was going on. And like, I mean, I never found out what happened with that case, but like I know. Obviously, paperwork got filed. It was reported to the police, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it was like there and then that day. Like we phoned the police. We did the paperwork and that before the police got there. The police came in, interviewed the girl and that. And to my understanding, I don't know legally what happened, but I know that said teacher isn't at that school anymore.
Good.
Like
that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, like that's how the law's supposed to be set up for these kind of cases, is protect the fucking children. Like.
Yeah.
I mean, I know down here,
protecting the children is protecting the future.
With tensions, because our school from down here has
protect the little ones.
A unique system for like what they call excluding children for bad behavior or minor influence. It was called internal exclusion. So basically, the child is taken out of this general school population and spend the entire day they're there at the schools, basically shoved in a plain white room with no door, with one door and no windows.
Okay, yeah, that's. I'll be honest. If you did that in Scotland, you'd go to jail. That's literally psychological abuse.
That is what we do to prisoners here in the States.
Yeah, that
is what we do to the worst of prisoners.
No, you can't.
I'm not gonna lie. If you did that on a frontline war zone, you'd be done in The Hague.
No, the students can't talk at all.
Yeah.
And they've got to stay at the desk, right? And even at break time, they're separated out during like the break times as well.
Yeah, it's literally that's literally psychological abuse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now the school, they've done it to me once, because I defended myself against the kid who was attacking me. My father went apoplectic over it.
I mean, yeah.
What's that word mean again?
Very, 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 very angry.
Nice word to say how angry he was. Yeah, because my dad, for some reason, worked with the military somehow. We still can't figure that one out. So when he found out what it was, he just lost his temper at the school. Now, I thought that practice got abolished when I got older. But no, because I tried to do it with one of my nephews. Again, my nephews was 9 at the time. And I tried to do it to them. And
like I said, that's literally a crime in Scotland. You cannot do that.
Yeah, that's a crime basically anywhere.
But the school district, the school board down here, they can do that up to 7 days. At maximum.
7 days?
7 days, yeah.
What?
Christ.
That is actually worse than most maximum security prisons here in the States.
I mean, yeah, 7 days. To put this into context for people at home who might not know, 7 days in silent isolation is literally enough to break a grown man's mind.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can genuinely trick the human mind into gaining psychosis doing that.
Yeah.
Yes. That is how you
the way they justify it.
Psychosis. And that's why here in the States that is becoming banned as a form of punishment because it is uncruel. It is cruel and unjust.
Uncruel?
I meant cruel and unjust, Echo. I'm fucking stupid.
Now the way they get around this is because it's only from the time for like 9 o'clock till 3 o'clock that it happens. Therefore, it doesn't cause any lasting impact to the child.
Yes, it does.
Yes,
and the fact that in a room with like 4 students, maybe up to 4 students could be in the room, and 1 teacher. Therefore, visually wise, they're not totally isolated. Therefore, it won't cause that much of an impact. Again, they can do that from the age of 9 in junior schools. So that's
that is how you start a child off on a shitty path.
Yeah, that's
that is how you start them on the path to become a delinquent.
Yeah, that's
for a lack of a better term.
You can literally breed a psychopath doing that.
Mm-hmm. Now that's usually activated from like late middle school for use. It's about 11 to 12. So we get into high school at 12. And
Yeah,
all
you
high
start
schools can do
school
it.
at 12.
All high schools can do it from
That is-
12 to 16.
That is so bad.
That is fucked.
That is horrifying.
And that's classified as a better solution than suspending a child from school.
But no, it's not.
It's really not.
As somebody
It's not.
okay, I was never technically suspended, but I was,
Yes,
when
you
I was
were.
out of. No, I was never actually suspended, Echo. I've only been put into quarantine because I was in close contact. But that's still nowhere close. Getting suspended is perfectly fine because then you're still at home. A place that is for the most part supposed to be safe.
I mean, that's like I mean, I disagree with suspension from schools as well. In fairness, but for
Yeah.
very different reasons. Like
I just think the suspensions don't work.
I mean,
They do nothing.
They don't work really. I mean, from my point of view, you know, like again, in my professional opinion, from what I've seen working with children, is the kids that like usually are kind of like the misbehaving kids that are likely to get suspended from schools regularly. Like
Don't want to be there.
I mean, there's free like kind of free kids in particular that like it's like are likely to be your regular suspending kids. It's either like kids with like severe like learning disabilities like, you know, ADHD, ADD, like things like that, where it's just they have behavioral problems that like no fault of their own. And you know, for those kids, sometimes like short-term suspensions can work quite well if they're done the right way. Sadly, they're not usually done the right way.
No, it's not.
No, because
The-
why would anybody do anything the right way anymore?
Yeah. The second group of kids that are likely to like be suspended quite frequently are like your children that are acting out because they're having problems at home.
Yeah.
You know, the kids like don't get attention at home, don't get the proper support at home, so they're acting out so they can get attention from like adult and, you know, young person peers somewhere. You know, like they're looking for any kind of attention, be it positive or negative, because it's better than what they get at home.
Yeah, which is nothing.
Because even
Yeah.
negative attention, even a negative is worth more than nothing.
Exactly, it's still a reaction. The third type of kid that it's likely to happen to, and these are the kids where like I really worry when they get suspended. It's the kids that are doing it, because I was like this at school, where they're doing it because they don't fucking want to be there.
Yeah.
They don't want to be in the building because they're like either they're having educational issues where they're just struggling to understand the material and aren't getting the help they fucking need to do it.
Yeah.
Or more likely, because again, this was the case for me and the case for a lot of kids I worked with. They were being actively fucking abused in the school, either by teachers or by fucking pupils or students for the Americans. And that's why they want out of the fucking building.
I mean,
that's why they're acting out, because they're desperate to get the fuck out of there.
Yes.
Like,
I will really quickly interject just for a second.
Go for it.
Because there is another kid, and they are like the kids who don't get attention at home. They're like a mix of that one and that just don't want to be there. Some kids just don't like school at all, and they will do anything they can to get out of it. And suspension doesn't work. I used to know some of those kids. One of them used to be a bitch. Nobody fucking liked him. No teacher. And yet he had a girlfriend somehow. I think he might have been. Yeah, no, literally. Like there wasn't not even the autistic kid liked him. And this was the kind of autistic.
Like the happy autistic, you know, like.
Yeah, no, he was the kind of autistic that he would constantly repeat like Mario quotes and shit that he'd hear from TV and like SpongeBob quotes.
Yeah.
No.
Yes. Yeah, no, like absolutely upset. Like he's also one of the most intelligent kids that I knew, despite the fact he couldn't articulate himself. But even he didn't like the kid. Literally nobody. And
That kid had to have some dirt. That kid had to have some sort of dirt on that girl.
I mean,
I mean, if I got to handle from my childhood, is I was in I got like ADHD, quite severe, and I had dyslexia. So my reading and spelling was absolute dog shit.
Mm.
So I can remember when I was it was in middle school, I was put into special needs. And my special needs teacher literally turned around and said to my face that you're too stupid to understand anything and all you're going to be is in prison. And that's where I got through most of my junior school and in bits into high school. Now the only reason
you got nicer than I got.
Now the only reason I actually got past my GCSEs at the time was I got pissed off at the teachers and I decided, right, I'm going to prove you fucking wrong.
Yeah, because spite is one of the best motivators.
Yeah.
Whether people like to admit it or not.
Spite and hatred powered me through school.
Yes.
Yeah.
Spite was the only reason why I was able to graduate, because of the fact that one of the kids who was the worst I had ever seen was on track to graduate. I was like, there's no fucking way I'm gonna let this kid graduate and not me.
I also had to yell at you a bunch to get to do your schoolwork.
Well, no, that was because I was still stuck at home doing my schoolwork. When I got back into DOAC, it didn't matter. I mean, mind you, I didn't actually do the work. I may or may not have cheated the entire way through. But that's what you get for letting me Google the answers and let me get away with it in front of you.
I mean, I did the same thing, so I don't blame you.
I mean,
I did it right in front of the teachers, and not a single one gave a shit.
No, I just yeah, exactly. All's fair in love and war.
What made it work for me is one of the teachers I had was my science teacher. Right, was an old friend of my dad. My dad actually helped him get his teaching degree for science.
Oh shit!
Helped him through some of the science stuff. Now he was being a dick, and my dad was going, I thought you were better than this. What you're going on with students, and particularly for his class, it was magnetic geology we were doing. And I just walked in and proved out more. It was magnetic resonance geology. It's about using a resonance scanner to determine minerals composition through dirt.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I just didn't recognize that term.
Terms have changed a lot since I was younger. And that. So I was in this class.
You fucking fossil. Sorry.
Continue.
Thank
you. So like I say, I went to this class and I would prove him wrong over everything he kept saying. And like what he said was just absolute horseshit. Because the crowd couldn't read. What I started doing was listening to university lectures. And
Wait, hold on. Did you just say he couldn't read? Are you
I
being
can't,
dead
I-
ass, or is this?
I can't read.
Struggles.
You can't read.
Yeah, I'm very.
He struggles with it. He's got dyslexia, so.
Okay. Oh no, you can read. You just struggle. You have dyslexia as well. Okay.
Yeah, I really struggle with reading. Even to this day, I still do.
Yeah, I also have dyslexia, but not that kind.
So one thing that I did to counteract that was I was listening to like open university lectures and that type of stuff on subjects.
Yeah.
Because if I hear information, I retain it perfectly fine. Reading it's just a slug for me to get through. I'm more improved than I was, but that's all thanks to playing video games. Actually, it taught me how to read.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like to circle back a little bit, like earlier in there, Fat Man T, like you were saying, like when you were at the school, like you're told like oh, you're too thick to learn and that, like
yeah,
like I got told something very similar when I was at school, but I think mine was a little more cruel. Because I to this day blame what I was told by a teacher at school for why I fucked up in school and like didn't barely graduated. I was genuinely told I was in primary 7, which is like the last year before you go into high school in this country. So I would have been
here.
I think I would have been what 11,
11, 12.
12-ish.
Yeah, about 11 or 12. Yeah.
Yeah, and for context, for people at home, so like people can understand what happened here. I have dysgraphia. So basically, my handwriting is basically illegible to anyone that isn't me or someone else with dysgraphia or someone that's used to reading my handwriting. Like you have to unless like I'm specifically writing something down with the knowledge someone else is gonna read it, and even then it's a struggle. Like if I'm just writing something down for me and you try and read it, you're probably not gonna fucking read it. But I was told by my teacher at the school that I didn't have dysgraphia. The reason my handwriting was so bad was because I was too lazy to actually write correctly.
Yeah, I had that before as well.
And I was too lazy to learn as a result, and that I shouldn't even bother coming back to school.
Yeah, I've had those.
So for 6 months out of that particular year, I just didn't go to school anymore.
Hey, listen, if you got away with it, you got away with it.
Like this is the thing. To this day, my mum, like my mum, my dad, and my gran, God rest her, never learned that for 6 months in primary school, I never went to school. I used to get up in the morning, right, at the same time as school, get dressed for school, right, get my school bag, and usually I'd keep like my PE kit in my school bag. Sorry. What I started doing instead of like having my PE kit is I'd just have a normal change of clothes. I'd leave the house with my school bag with my change of clothes in it, like basically like walk towards the school until like I was out of sight of the house, and then just veer off, and I'd go down the road to a pub that was like kind of like near the school I went to, and because like said pub, like it was like a pub restaurant, so they were allowed to open like really early. They just didn't serve alcohol till a certain time, so I'd go in there, go into the toilets, get changed, come out, and then go to my job. So I was working at a shop, like literally round the corner from said pub. I'd go in and I'd just start a shift. I'd walk in, I'd just start stocking shelves for my boss, and like just get handed 20 quid at the end of the day, and then just fuck off home.
I mean, I got told something similar when I was at school and that. But what happened with me was my high school got a grant for treating dyslexia, for students with dyslexia. My headmaster stole that grant to buy himself a new personal laptop.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
I didn't find that out until I was about to leave. And that. They got like 20 grand to help with my education, particularly. Because I was only one of a couple of people with dyslexia actually going into the school. They got a specific grant to help increase education for special needs. And the bastard stole it.
Yeah.
Yacht.
Yeah, my head teacher didn't steal a grant for personal use, but all three head teachers I had at school, in primary school and high school, ended up stealing grants that were for students with dysgraphia, dyslexia, and deaf students. Both schools were given grants for those departments because both schools had students with those issues, myself included. And instead of using said funds from the grant to buy for the kids with dysgraphia, we'll buy them like little laptops so they can like type out their work instead, or because the high school I went to had those, but they were outdated and shit.
Yeah.
So rather than upgrade those or just get them in general, or maybe we'll put the money into like making sure like all the teachers are like trained in like British Sign Language or something. The primary school used the grant to upgrade their IT lab. The high school, and I fucking wish I was making this up, the high school basically took the first grant, saved it, waited a couple years, wrote back to the grant committee, lied and said they never received the check, received a second check, and then used both checks to... I'd like to iterate this point very loudly because it's important. A week after banning energy drinks from the school, built a fucking coffee bar.
That's bullshit. I gotta go eat dinner. I will be back after I eat.
Yeah, fair enough.
No worries. But no, I found out about the grant theft 2 years after I left the school.
Yeah,
because that's when it was exposed and published in my local newspaper.
Yeah, I found about as I was leaving. Because one of the reasons my dad learned about computers and that, and computer science, and I built them was because I needed a computer to help with my dyslexia.
Yeah.
And that. So the school was supposed to give me one out that grant he got. Didn't. So my dad built my own one I used for school. And that. So you learn about computers in order to build me a laptop I could use in school for help with my dyslexia and shit. And that. Because I think back then my dyslexia was like a new like science coming in for students. Wasn't quite wildly known about it. And that. Because even down I got specialized I went to the optician to get like specialized glasses.
Yeah.
I was reading that type of stuff and all that. It's all very new science at the time. So the school got quite a large grant, and he just stole it.
Yeah, like the only saving grace I'll give to my high school about the issue is like the students that had like dyslexia and dysgraphia, particularly, we were given these little they're called Tux type machines.
Oh yeah,
anyone's familiar with these pieces of shit. It's like a laptop keyboard. but the screen is like it's the same size of screen as you get on a calculator.
Yeah.
We were given those. I mean, I got to a point where I just stopped using it. I think I used mine for about 2 months, and got to a point where it was like, I literally got to a point where like I was having to stay late after school to go to the library to get the school's librarian to help me print out my fucking work.
Yeah.
Because it was that complicated to get it to fucking print anything, and then get public buses home.
I'm going to very quickly interject. Scotty, you had to use a speak and spell in school.
I didn't. No, I never had to use a speak and spell.
I wasn't allowed it.
I'm not even familiar fully with what a speak and spell is.
It's a childhood toy where you speak something and helps like spell it out for you. I think, or you can type it in and spell it out.
You type it in and it literally you type it in and it speaks it for you.
Right. Now, I never, because I've never had much in the way of issue with like spelling. To be fair, I'm not
Be
dyslexic.
careful, they can hear you.
Dysgraphic.
No.
But like, I mean, like certain words I struggle to spell, but I think they're the same words pretty much anyone struggles to spell. You know,
I am going to be right back.
Yeah.
No worries.
I mean,
it's like the word onomatopoeia, for example. Every time I fuck that word up.
I mean, my school ventured at my 3rd year at high school. They gave me what's called a Dreamweave, which was which was a specialized laptop for the schools to use, like, eventually for dyslexia. And oh my good god, that was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Because
No,
what was
terrible.
What was for my first one I used was an old VTech laptop at the time.
Yeah.
Again, it was like basic LCD, black and white screen display, that type of stuff. Dog shit by comparison, but to be honest, it was 1,000 times better than what the school gave me. You know, I was like, what?
It's like I remember before I moved down here, and before like I wound up in rehab a couple of years ago there, like I was doing a college course at my local community center. I promise this is just genuinely just kind of a funny story. My lecturer or teacher at this course was convinced for about 3 months that I was dyslexic. Genuinely convinced for about 3 months that I was dyslexic because they ended up noticing that like if I write stuff down like by hand on like pen and paper, I make less grammar and spelling mistakes.
I'm back.
And like if I type something up on like Microsoft Word with like the white paper and the black writing,
yeah,
I make way more spelling mistakes and like grammar issues. So like the lecturer was convinced, like, do you maybe have like a digital version of like dyslexia or something? That's what we ended up figuring out, right? My brain genuinely struggles because of like how bright the white is on like word processors for the page.
Yeah.
Because that's so bright versus how dark the writing is on the black. My brain basically struggles to like read the writing on that. So I end up making more mistakes and not spotting them because like my brain literally can't fully process the information that's being given because it's basically overloading my stimulation.
I mean, I said it was there. Back when I was school, the teacher write everything out in red pen.
Yeah. See that
Right.
I don't mind. I can read red on white perfectly fine. Like even like again, pen and paper, black on white is fine. It's specifically digital, black on white. My brain cannot process it.
But digital, no, digital's fine for me. But for
I can't do it.
Physical paper
like,
is
every time I get like eye strains, I end up with mistakes all over the place.
Soda go. Did y'all kill Soda?
No, so they'll be back in a minute. They're doing a thing.
So yeah, for generally for me, it's like red pen. That she said he's not taking
a thing.
What?
You said they're doing a thing. Is it Inky?
I don't. They didn't say. They just said they'll be back in a minute.
So yeah, for mine was the teacher kept saying to the parents like, he's not reading the notes I'm giving them to understand what he's doing. Like, yeah, he's writing red pen, you twat. You can't read it.
Yeah.
You barely can see it on the white paper. So good luck with that. But one thing I've always said about me with education is, I always believe there's children in education that can't learn in an education environment, like in a school environment.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Those kids are like better at like physical tasks and that type of stuff.
Yeah.
There's one thing that always bugged me about our society where it pushes all kids saying all kids must attend college or university to get like A levels or degrees.
Yeah, and like they really don't.
Yeah.
Like
No.
there's plenty of paths through life where like you can be dumb as a bag of rocks and still make a fucking small fortune.
Yeah, like
Now,
say,
what did high school ever teach me to help me with like real life shit?
In America, fuck
The
all.
answer.
In Britain, the occasional thing. Like high school is where I learned how to cook. Like,
I mean, okay, that's fair. There are cooking classes in American schools as well.
I don't know about English high schools. I know in Scottish high schools for the first 2 years, home economics, which is basically like cooking and cleaning, they're mandatory lessons for your first 2 years in high school in Scotland.
Cleaning, no cooking.
I would have caught the school on fire. On accident.
Down here used to be that you did everything in the first couple of years, and that so home ec was like sewing and cooking.
I say because like this is something that's really stupid, right? In Scotland, specifically in Catholic schools in Scotland, sewing is an optional class that you can take in third through 6th year, because sewing is genuinely viewed as more dangerous than cooking, because sewing needles are technically sharper than the knives they give you.
Yeah.
Therefore, you're more likely to injure yourself with the sewing needle.
Well, again, what about my school is right at the back of our at what we call the technology department, which is like we did like the woodwork and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Right. We had a fully functional forge.
Yes.
Including for die casting, full on blacksmith work, the full setup, beautiful workstation. We weren't allowed to touch it for our work because all I would do work was either electronics or woodwork for our final projects. For like CDC, what it was called. Even down to like in the basement of this unit, we had a fully functional garage in there. We could work on cars. And again, we weren't allowed to touch it. Even the school in the past allowed you to do that. When I went there, because they wanted to be more tech savvy, so they wanted to move more towards computer science and shit, they just stopped students from touching those things.
Yeah, I mean, my high school didn't have anything that fancy. Like we had like metalworking, which was like just like welding and shit, and like basic metal cutting. You had woodworking, and then you had game development, web design, and there was a third one that was computer related. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I did all 3 of them when I was at the school. And then because like we had like a separate building for it.
Yeah.
It had like your metal and woodworking, your computer department, and then your biology department was in there. And then there was a bit at the back of what we called the techie block that had private rooms for music tutors to come in, and a chapel in there. Because again, we were a Catholic school, so there was a chapel.
The science block for us, the science and technology block was separate off. You had the woodworking, science stuff, and home ec in one separate building.
For us, like chemistry, physics, and home ec were all on the 2nd floor. Or the first.
I remember. I think this was my. I think it was my sophomore year of high school. It may have been freshman. I can't remember. In like we were balls deep into January, and we had to evacuate the school because one of the chemistry labs caught on fire.
See, like the chemistry labs at my, this was the same for the home ec room in my school. They were basically designed in such a way that like even if like there was like a major explosion happened in that room, essentially the walls were basically coated in this lacquer that was like flame retardant, and like the ceiling was as well. So the room literally couldn't catch fire.
I mean, I was upset with
genuinely.
Mine was set up like basically a university grade science lab, the chemistry department for the chemistry and that. But again, me and my friends were banned from ever going anywhere near it. After the last incident, because
I got banned from my chemistry department in 3rd year. No, 2nd year. Sorry, I was banned in 2nd year of high school.
Well, mine was
from chemistry. It was the only science I was banned from was chemistry.
I got 3 warnings before I was banned. One was for making napalm.
I didn't even get out.
Well, I got one for making napalm. The second one, I technically made Semtex, although I didn't realize at the time. And the third one I got banned for was because I decided to make rocket fuel in the science lab.
Yeah, I got banned after one transgression, and you're gonna genuinely hate the reason why I was banned from chemistry.
Go on then.
Why were you banned from chemistry?
I made a Breaking Bad joke.
Really? That's bullshit.
Yeah, we were doing a lesson in second year where we were making I think there were salt crystals, if I remember rightly.
All right, yeah.
And the ones we were making, they were specifically like blue. They were like a really like pretty shade of blue.
Sodium
Now,
salts.
obviously, yeah, blue, like obviously blue see-through crystals. You're in a chemistry lab. Come on, like I pointed at the tray and I went, "Oh look, we're making meth." And the teacher happened to walk behind me as I said that, and he went, "Get out. We do not make drug jokes in my classroom. Get out." I was not allowed to set foot in the chemistry department ever again.
That's
I was
some
there.
bullshit.
I was in that school for another 2.5 years.
But yeah, for my high school, what we did was when you did these options in third year, you could pick to do vocational courses from college. You had like college actually come in and start teaching like so. You do like I did chefing work when I was there, but they could do woodwork, mechanics, that type of stuff as well.
Yeah.
And that's what you're doing mechanics and woodwork. They sent you out to the college itself.
Yeah.
Do those. But I did mine in class. We had access to like an industrial kitchen, so I was doing it in school. So I was technically allowed to bring knives onto school property, which was interesting, to say the least, for me.
I say my school didn't offer like those kind of courses just because my school didn't have the budget. The closest my school offered was if you were doing music as like one of your lessons, which I was for all 4 years. You had the option to, because like for your music classes, you had to pick 2 instruments that you were gonna learn.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
And like, because like when I was at school, I didn't
hear me good.
I heard you. I'm just treating you with the contempt you deserve. when I was at the high school, like I'd already learned how to play guitar like in my free time, and that. So it was like the 2 instruments I took all through high school were keyboard and bass guitar. And I was like the teacher we had on hand can play keyboard, so that's not a problem. My music teacher didn't know how to play bass guitar.
Yeah.
So what the school had as a scheme going was if there was an instrument that was like allowed on the curriculum that you wanted to learn, but they didn't have a teacher that could teach you it, was the school could bring in an outside tutor, and you paid. I think it was like £40 a year, and the school covered the rest of the fee, and like you could learn that instrument. Like I said, for me, I picked up bass guitar for that, because like I knew and still do to an extent know how to play like just guitar, so I was like, electric and acoustic, bass guitar. It's the same instrument with less strings. How hard can it be? Turns out not hard. It's infinitely easier than a normal fucking guitar.
Bass riffs are much simpler to run.
Yeah,
and
like I'm still low-key kind of cracked at a bass guitar. They're fucking great fun, but
see, I want to take music at school because I want to learn guitar. And my school said, "Yeah, you can learn keyboard or organ. That's it. Take your pick." They no, I want to do guitar work. They fuck off then.
No, I
didn't take it.
Like at my school, the ones you could do like basically for free because like the teachers like on hand knew how to do them was you had keyboard, piano, guitar, singing, drums, flute, violin, and bagpipes or piping drums because my school had a pipe band. So you could basically any instrument that was in like a Scottish pipe band you could pick up because the school had a dedicated pipe band teacher for that.
Well,
I was gonna join the pipe band, but unfortunately my mum is deathly allergic to the sound of bagpipes. I'm not even making that up. Like the sound of like if my mum hears bagpipes playing in person, she genuinely she crumples in half. Like which is unfortunate because I love bagpipe music. So like I basically me and my auntie who also loves bagpipes, we force my mum every year to go to the pipe band competition that's held inside. And my mum genuinely has to wear earplugs. So she can still hear the bagpipes and shit, but it's not so loud that it fucking like just blows her brains out.
That's one thing I think Americans get though with bagpipes. Is always get bagpipes and fucking the Irish pipes mixed up. Yes,
people get them mixed up quite a lot.
It always frustrates me.
Scott, I do have a question for you.
Okay. What's the question?
What is your thoughts on Scooby-Doo and the Loch Ness Monster?
I'll be honest, I've not seen that particular Scooby-Doo special, but I've heard it's pretty good.
That is a crime. I'm making you watch it at some point.
I'll be honest, I wasn't that big into Scooby-Doo growing up.
All right, we're executing Scotty. I'm sorry, Inky.
Like I liked Scooby-Doo, don't get me wrong. It's just I was a busy kid. I had other shit going on in my life at the time than watching Scooby-Doo.
Anyway, let's moving on to a different topic for a bit. And that's just a bit of thingy. I was gonna say brain work now. Echo, have you seen the footage of the Ukrainian drone strikes they've been doing?
Yeah, I've seen like bits and pieces.
Have you seen the videos that the drone pilots have put out themselves?
I think so.
Because me and Vegas watched a couple of these a while back. And that.
I think it was what, last year?
No, we're there February. We watched a couple of them.
Was it this February?
Yeah.
Huh. Oh yeah, no, it was. Yeah, yeah.
Russian forces launched
Yeah, because they say we know they said the kill streak markers and shit. They kept popping up on the screen.
Again, to be fair, like you know, funny for the joke, but like they're not kill streak markers.
I know.
Like you know, I mean that one that's on screen now at the top left, that's literally just a pilot insignia. That's just to tell you like which pilot of which drone squad is operating the fucking drone.
Yeah.
Halting half of the attacking force. The second ATV soldiers left the vehicle.
That's getting radiation flare.
It is, yes.
What are you looking at?
The hunter team first destroyed.
Are you not watching the stream like on this?
Oh no, I haven't been. Because I'm charging my phone and I really don't want my phone to overheat, but I'll unplug it. And...
Your phone's overheating?
Yeah, his phone's a piece of shit. Don't worry about it.
Was it an iPhone?
Probably. Or a Samsung.
Yeah, it's a Samsung.
Yeah, so, yeah, you're literally doing this show by talking into a pipe bomb. Epic.
If people home you get loud detonating sound, that's Echo's phone exploding in space.
I would say we'll mourn you, but I don't want to lie.
Fuck off.
I mean, we'll attend the funeral, but just to, like, laugh.
You're just there to make sure I don't get out of the coffin somehow.
It's more just so I can have the opportunity to dance in your fucking grave. Yeah. Ding dong, the dickhead's dead, the dickhead dead, the dickhead of America's dead. Ding dong, the dickhead's dead.
We'll convince your parents to bury in a Samsung-shaped box for your coffin. Just to drive the back home, Just grip whatever left in the box, seal it and put it down the ground. Play Queens and no one bites the dust in the background as they're lowering you down.
Don't worry. I'll make sure to have a table for when you guys get down there. I'll make sure to have a table RSVP'd in hell for you.
No, Satan's come personally to pick us up.
I'll say we already got.
I'm just gonna show. I'm gonna show up in a party bus when you guys finally die. I'm gonna show up in a party bus yo, you're dead. Come on, get on.
Yeah, we were going to throw it. You're supposed to go to heaven first, go to the gates, and then St. Peter says, "Sorry, you're going downwards. We're not getting on the staircase anymore. We're just straight down."
Yeah, like Satan, Hitler, and Saddam Hussein are turning up with a limousine. Special to reap our souls.
So it's, Constantine, sitting on the floor of the tin saying, "Well, it's a good day, isn't it?"
We're straight up. We're gonna bypass the Grim Reaper. We're that fucked, morally speaking. It's great.
Yeah. There's one of my Mr. jokes that you sell your soul to the devil. You get Richard why would you bother buying it? He already has it. It's not worth anything. At this point, no matter.
I feel like Satan would probably give me a soul mortgage.
Nah, not me. Too late. I could live out of my life as the most Catholic bastard on the planet, and it still wouldn't improve my standings. The afterlife.
Yeah, I still got time to turn mine around. I feel like Satan would give me a soul mortgage.
Put a lead on your soul. Now, come on, you got to do some good deeds here, people.
You know, Satan's there just like, if you promise not to read the Bible for another 5 years, you can have anything you want. I'll have 15 cat boys, all of whom must be gay, and $20 million in cash, please, Satan.
Okay, you've now lost that privilege.
I'll take 10 million golden eagles. All right. And a lifetime supply of Fanta.
For anyone curious, golden eagles are the premium currency in War Thunder, for anyone who didn't get the joke. I genuinely hate you, Echo, for the fact that I know what fucking golden eagles are.
Do you hate me for the fact that you recognize the word, like the term BR now too?
No, because I already knew BR. I just don't like that I know off the top of my head the name of the premium currency to a game I barely play.
Oh, you bastard!
Did you get drop kicked by a dog?
No, I just sneezed and yanked me back out of place.
See, I heard the dog pattering, and then I heard, you bastard! I just assumed the dog had drop kicked you.
No, I just sneezed and like, threw me back out.
Old.
Yes, I know. You got this to look forward to.
No, I don't plan on getting to your age.
You just plan ending for you to get 30.
I'll be honest with you, Fat Man T. My back is the only part of my body that still works vaguely correctly. Like, my spine is the part of my body that's taken the least amount of damage over the years. Which is concerning when you consider some of the horrific spinal injuries I've taken over the years.
What time is it? 10:30. How long are we going for?
About an hour and a half.
2 hours, actually.
Yeah, right.
Oh, it's so fucking... It's still so hot.
It is, yes.
Are you gonna get your peanuts out again?
My dick is still out. I've yet to put my dick away.
You know, I would love to like review some like Fortune 5 stuff on this channel. But last time we tried, we got slapped.
Yeah, we got told off.
Wait, what was it? What happened?
We got a copyright strike about 2 years ago when we tried to review some Fortune Fire content.
Yeah. Yeah, I got slapped hard. Always as bad as like 5 minutes craft. They just hard struck us straight away.
Oh yeah, like they fucked us. Oh, excuse me. Twist.
Let's go with this one for a bit. Instagram fails compilation 2025.
Give me a second.
So hot, man. It's so fucking.
From ITV Work Oops. The channel.
Like, gamer, I live in Britain, not Vietnam. Why is it so hot?
It's not humid. You know, it's dry heat.
And not in here. It's not. I have sweated out and evaporated so much of my own bodily fluid. It's become humid in my room.
Well, you know what to do Monday, don't you? You know, buy a fan.
Like, I don't have money.
I said Monday.
I am poor.
Just think, like, on this on Sunday, you're going fishing.
No, it's Saturday we're going fishing.
Yes, Saturday we're going fishing, yes.
Yes.
Like, I've been told that if I ever take soda fishing, I'm gonna have to help hook Soda's worms.
Yeah. To be fair, like, you guys can just use like full bait now, like it's fine.
Yeah.
Nah, I'd prefer I'm always gonna prefer night crawlers. Like, it's what I grew up using. And it's I don't know.
See,
I've always used. So.
I grew up using like earthworms and that, but like I'll be honest, I much prefer like if I'm doing a live bait, I much prefer using either maggots or crawfish.
Maggots pretty good actually, especially if you're doing like pond work.
I said like see, especially like if I'm going after trout, fucking maggots all day, every day.
Piece of piss.
You know, like if I'm going after something a bit more like fantastic, like if I'm going for a catfish, crawfish or silver shiners all day, every day, bro.
Like if you're sea fishing, I generally use ragworm.
DC Soda. Soda's gonna go take a nap because Soda's an absolute faggot. I can say that word.
Valid.
Yeah, for sea fishing, I use ragworm, which if you've never seen one, it's basically a very angry worm with a very large pincer.
Yes.
Likes to try and
As
bite
I-
you.
I mean, like my preferred fishing option is like spinners and spoons. Like those are my bread and fucking butter. Like whether like if I'm doing sea fishing, lake fishing, river fishing, spinners and spoons, bro.
Sea
Like,
fishing, I generally
I pulled it off.
use a heavyweight with a trace line. If I'm river fishing, I generally bait spot and drop plunge.
As if for like again, like if I'm using like a bait, like I'll usually like again, if I'm using like maggots, after like a couple handfuls out into the water first, and then just like launch my line out. And like just like a couple, like really light little weights, and then like a bobber, and just hook that fucker out there.
See what I found, especially if you're going for like catfish or you're going for trout, cat food works much better.
As a cat food surprisingly works really well on catfish. I'm not fond of it for trout because I've had mixed results on trout.
I've generally get decent results with trout, and that with the cat food.
I've taken cat food out to do like get rivers and fish fisheries, and like it's hit or miss for me. Like sometimes I get like just fish after fish after fish.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I go out and I'm there for like an hour and a half before I get a hint of a fish.
What cat food are you using? Because I use the gravy-based one.
I've tried pretty much every cat food on the fucking market, gamer. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I found with the gravy-based one it works much better. It spreads out in the water much easier.
I find either way it's a 50-50. It's hit or miss. You know, whereas like maggots, it's like I can tell within the first hour throwing maggots if this is gonna be worth my time or not. You know, like.
Tell you the worst I try to use that power bait shit.
See, I like power bait. I've had really good results off power bait.
I was like crap with it.
The secret, because the secret with power bait, and this is something a lot of people overlook, is basically you gotta try and learn what kind of power bait the fish are gonna be used to.
Yeah.
And then use a different one, like first, if you say for example you're going to like a fishery or a fish farm, right? Number one thing to do, right, is when you go to like pay your fee to like use the fish farm, like normally at the same desk they've got like a tackle shop set up. Just look at what fucking power bait they have in stock. Now you know what kind of power bait the trout are fucking used to seeing.
Remember.
Then is you look at the other fishermen around that are using power bait and take note of what color they're using. Combine the two results and use a color that doesn't appear on the two data sets.
Yeah, remember that when you look at that fish we were wanting to go to down here, and you were banned from using power bait. All you had to use their power bait.
Yes. Like I said, I don't like fisheries like that. Because it takes some of the fun out of the game of figuring out what fucking bait the fish are gonna go for.
Mm.
You know, like, because I mean, the best power bait I've ever used was the black power bait, because for some reason so few people use it, and it's relatively easy to get a hold of and fairly cheap when you do find it. Like the most I ever paid for black power bait was about £5.90 for like a fairly decent tub of the stuff. And fuck, that lasted me about 2 years of fishing. It was one of the most reliable like baits I was putting out into the water at the time. Cause like no fucker like in the areas I was fishing in was using it, even though it was readily available at the local tackle shops.
Where are you guys going? Oh, okay.
Vegas, go to the top of the stairs.
Huh?
Go to the top of the stairs.
You're going to the top of the stairs.
No, you go to the top of the stairs.
I can't. My deck is out.
I'm in the sitting room, so I can't say anything.
Well, why do I have to go to the top of the stairs?
Go and you'll see.
For fuck's sake. It's hot, you fucker.
So, get a water bottle and let's go. No, throw away your trash. I'm trying to do it. Get your trash and throw it away.
Thank you for the can of cider.
You're welcome.
It was not worth the effort of getting up.
Look.
It's far too warm. It's the middle of the night and it's still just, I'm dying. It's so hot. Why is it so hot?
Well, call it temperature's going out at 14 degrees.
I think it's lying.
Anyway,
It still feels it's about 20.
I'll play this video for a bit. So, Instant Regret Fails compilation 2025.
Give me a sec to pull the stream back up. Hello, Princeton. You're a massive penis. You know that?
Like, fuck it. Hang on. I'm gonna stand up for a second. So I'm gonna open my window. It's too hot. Like, I need some fucking air in this building, bro.
Don't flash the neighbours, please.
I'm not. It's fine. Worst, they'll see my tits.
Ooh.
Let there be air. Let air into the room. It's fucking goddamn 85 degrees in this bitch. Oh yeah. I can already feel that making a fucking difference. Oh hell yeah. Oh, air. Fresh air.
That reminds me to put a bin out tonight so I don't forget.
Yeah, you do need to do that, yeah.
I'll play the video now. You ready?
Sure.
You awesome people. Are you all set to see some clever strategies go hilariously wrong? Get ready to watch smart moves flip into not so smart ones. Let's go.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh.
There it goes.
There goes the building.
That's not healthy.
Oh! He's in a glider as well.
Finally, I know what the end of the rainbow looks like.
That's a tornado. No one was harmed. That's probably a fucking lie.
That's an electronado too.
Oh, hello.
No. Actually, can we watch like police chases where the guy gets pitted? Because those are always fun to watch.
Oh.
They were lucky.
Why is Pikachu running from the police?
Because Pikachu is a Pikachu is a wanted felon in 19 different constabularies.
Hang on, she...
Oh. Oh no!
Oh fuck! What the fuck happened there?
Avocados everywhere and not a guac to dip.
Someone lost their boat. That's a North Sea.
Uh-oh. Run! Run!
Yeah, run.
Kristen, no. No.
Yeah, that's just a North Sea.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
She's enjoying herself.
Princeton, stop it! Bad! Bad dog.
Oh! And sealed.
Oh.
And there's security guards.
Hi, officers. You didn't see that.
There goes somebody's roof.
There goes somebody's fucking car. There goes his shins. And there goes his quad. Imagine fucking up that bad on live TV. God damn it.
Die.
Oh no.
Susan, you wash the floor again.
It's actually kind of clever.
Hang on. Right, now I can show you, you bastard.
There, now I know you can hear me. Fuck. Does that say white privilege?
I have no idea.
I think the fucking license plate says white privilege.
Oh, she's been summoned. The isekai.
She's been claimed by the airbenders.
Oh, that's gotta be sickening. There's a festival.
Yo, the duck's vibing.
That does not seem safe.
Perfectly safe. It's fine.
That was personal.
It's a nice blast destruct.
It was.
Yeah,
well played.
That's going on the house.
Ooh.
No.
That's a precarious spot.
No, Princeton. No, Princeton. No, Princeton. No.
Save my child.
Fuck the child. Save him. Oh, fuck me. It's a barking parakeet. Oh, the poor seal.
Oh.
Oh.
The last minute dive for safety.
Sorry, his shins was too late.
5-1 woman driver.
Yeah.
Woman driver.
8-1 Asian woman.
Well, someone has to tap on.
Oh. Phil is bashed again. Oh,
It's
fuck.
going out, yeah.
Uncle Bobby J drunk driving again. God damn.
Get a slide. What?
Fuck. How the fuck?
What happened there, Watch, is using a stool to prop up the bars to time in easier. Forgetting that you put them through the fucking chair.
How do you fuck that up twice?
I don't know. I've never done that before. I do the sound of like holding it in place, then tighten the nuts up.
I said I just fucking slap the fucker in place. Like it's not hard.
Okay, so we're doing Olympics. Oh,
it's puce.
It's a cam stamp. Cam revenge.
Oh.
This
Nice.
is
Expensive.
the most objectively evil sink design I've ever seen.
What the fuck?
Blech. Oh, I don't like that. Oh no. Oh, I don't like that sink at all. Oh.
Yeah, it's flat mounted, slightly tilted, so the water runs towards the back.
Oh no, 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 no.
That's gonna do for our bathroom. Our bathroom, get a new house, and make sure that's our bathroom sink.
Yeah, no, 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 no. That sink would get immediately replaced. Yep, phone's gone.
Yeah, there's the American guy. You fucking idiots. Okay, you found the ice machine. Why?
Because
It was Jam Bob, I think.
It's true. White men can't jump.
The bear hides from
That's a
humans.
fucking bear. Oh my god, that was a bear.
Look at my new house. Goodbye.
Oh.
Oh.
Whoa, hi.
Hello, friends.
Good morning.
Is that crop with a fishing rod?
Yes, I think it is. Oh, that's fucking ominous.
Back when real estate was making a splash with 3% interest rates.
She's gonna fall in. She's gonna fall
yeah.
in.
That's going in the pool. Yeah.
Get back.
Oh, the block's gonna fall right out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Idiots.
Expensive.
Jim Bob!
Oh, shit. That was nearly a fucking death. Is there a small dog chasing that skier?
Yes.
Is that skier wearing a bikini?
Yes.
What the fuck? What the fuck was that?
Okay, we'll land the helicopter now. No, I'm not.
Uh-oh.
The wind took it.
Oh, that's clever. That's a clever dog. Oh, hell yeah.
Well, that's one way to deliver your parcel.
It worked.
Oh, look, an idiot.
Oh.
Unconscious idiot. Those women are above the age of 35 and no one give a fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all at least 42.
It's 9 in the morning and they don't give a shit anymore. Oh, we're watching this.
Ooh. There goes 20 grand.
Oh, it's worse.
There goes 40 grand. There's 100 grand.
Just leaving the crumbs behind.
That's a full trailer replaced. There goes 100 grand right there. Okay, out of fucking nowhere. Holy shit.
All 4 wheels photo.
It's the wind took it. The wind took it.
The wind's still taking it. God damn.
Mr. Miyagi.
What the fuck is... That's one way to use a treadmill? That's...
Okay,
Is he a retard?
Whoever's down that kitchen needs to be shot.
Yeah.
All right, Tate. All right, I'll go get a shot at by a firing line.
Please do.
I don't think they would. They would let you design a bathroom, let alone a kitchen, Roman.
Oh, look at the office.
Roman, I wouldn't trust.
I mean, there's Leviticus 20:15 that you could go read.
Roman, I wouldn't trust you to design your own fucking bedroom.
Empty your pockets.
Portland, Oregon. Okay, reversing.
And
Now reversing to slide. Oh, you're in the car.
The reinforcements came to save it.
Don't be an idiot.
He's been an idiot.
Oh!
Oh!
Okay, blast forging.
You're supposed to do that.
It is, yes.
You're right. Laves are not supposed to do that. A blast forge, on the other hand.
Yeah, that's normal.
Yeah. It's not good for you, but it's normal.
Ah, expensive car. What expensive car?
It's not.
Goodbye. Oh.
Broken hip.
That's a concussion.
Oh, there's a dude sitting in that carrier bucket.
Yeah, just chilling there, vibing there. That guy having a
Ooh. That didn't fucking work.
Oh.
Fuck this lawnmower. Some unique wiring happened there.
Where did the?
Oh, that's just a shit horse.
Caution, wet floor. Ooh.
I mean, he made it over.
What the fuck is that cross?
The concussion giver.
Okay.
Oh, the boat became a duck. That didn't work.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck it was, but it's cool.
It's Goodwill.
And there you go.
Tornado thing, but you know.
Wipe out.
Ooh. Doing a stoppie. What? Fucking handling the stoppie nicely. Into a double twitty?
That was pretty good. Okay. Whoever told do this bit deserves a good slapping.
I mean, yeah. You can already see you're about to Bennett. Yeah.
Oh, there she goes.
Right in the axe wound. Oh, man.
Goodbye.
Ooh. That's a friction burn. Oh, you lose.
They've nearly stopped, my friend.
How did he even fuck that?
Oh,
no.
Oh.
Okay, thank God. Thank God.
Nino.
Deja vu, I never put out a fire before. Higher on the beat. I need parks. Holy shit.
Ow. Oh, that's bad. That's bad.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, that barrier's coming with me now.
There it goes.
You're my friend now.
We just showed that the bikes are strapped on tighter than that freaking bait. The
oh,
the car.
Someone hit by a meteor.
Oh, went for the Superman punch into the wall.
You've got to push through this challenge, buddy.
Do not look down. Do not look down.
Oh.
Oh. Axe to the phone. Oh.
Baby, my grandmother's drowned.
Granny's returned to the ocean. That Corona's fucked.
Oh!
Oh! Right in his meats. Right in his tube edge. Hello, darling.
That's a log.
That's not healthy. Fucking Christ.
I didn't know a big belly could be that useful.
Oh,
that guy's gone.
That's a fucked up coccyx.
Be careful.
Now clean that up.
Not the spare mags.
Oh, oh.
Looks like this is the Titanic's captain.
That's expensive. There goes a couple 100,000.
He's drunk.
Ice can cost. Ooh.
Good nudge.
Why didn't it dock at the icon next to it?
Scree. Oh. Tickle the foot into releasing him.
Oh, that's bullshit.
No, that's creative.
Oh!
Detective.
Oh!
Oh! Oh, the poor co-driver.
Oh.
Oh!
They're gonna blow up.
Ooh, they kind of recovered it. That was a pretty nice fucking goal. No, fuck. Bonk.
Even the babies are one
Yeah.
of the most dangerous animals in the world, so I built this cage to keep them secure so there's no possible. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It can never get out. Oh shit, it got out.
Even the babies are some of the most dangerous. Oh my god. Yeah.
This is definitely the best.
Now that's a cool fighter pilot. It's also a very bored fighter pilot.
I mean, to be fair, I think it might have been a civilian level plane.
That's a prop plane, that.
I say you can hire like civilian sky artists.
Okay, they've attached a rope to. Oh!
Ooh! Ooh, those guys are fucking dead.
Hello? Go answer the phone.
Meow. He tried. The cat tried.
Ah, it's a flamingo. Fuck off.
Flamingo. John, help. John.
Stop it!
John. Fuck. Oh, well.
I've got munched.
I'm working.
That was a decent destro job.
No, I'm working. No. No.
I don't think he cares. I don't think the dog cares. Ooh.
Oh!
Bye.
Oh.
My house!
Not anymore, it ain't. Oh.
How it feels to choose 5 gun.
That was a good old-fashioned gym rib. Oh yeah, that's fucking safe, pal.
I like that.
A well-trained dog.
It's a very well-trained dog. You're not gonna fit, pal. You're not gonna fit. I told you so.
Move over. You move over.
No, yeah.
Guys.
Never has time to recover that. Bonk.
Ah, the great ship's breeding cycle.
I can't bring my 5-ounce shampoo, but she can bring a whole peacock.
It's an emotional support peacock. Don't worry about
It
it.
was, yes. Smash.
Right on the phone.
Where did the other?
7 in the morning.
7 a.m. and no one's happy to be here.
7 in.
I'm no expert, but I think the blender might have exploded. I'm no expert, but I think this guy's got the upper body strength of a 2-year-old.
Well, that ship's cursed.
Yep, that ship is cursed now. That's...
You driving into the smog?
Yeah, I don't, that's just a bit.
I would. That doesn't seem good.
That's probably been a dick.
Oh.
Nothing can stop a hungry stomach.
That is a clever dog.
That's a Labrador.
Yeah.
It's a very clever Labrador.
Labrador's only smart when food's involved.
Yeah, you're right. Like all Labradors. Yeah, that was safe. Yeah, that's... Wasn't a single OSHA fucking inspector crying there. Jeez. You broke the dog, god damn it, you broke the dog.
Is that the bus?
That's a bus.
Yeah.
Ah, the North Sea.
Welcome to Argyle.
There's the ship. On the next wave.
And boop. Hell yeah. Clothesline.
Puddles.
Nope, death by puddle.
Oh, spine. Oh.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh. Gorgeous.
Oh, that prick.
Ta-da.
Okay. Ah, how to lose 100,000.
Oh, that's pricey. That's expense.
I hope the insurance is good.
I don't think there's insurance on Earth that good. I don't like that. Oh no.
Buddy.
You can't park there.
Excuse me, sir, there's a park over there. You can't park there, pal. That's... Oh, they're gonna drop her ass. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they dropped her ass.
1, 2, 3.
Oh!
Oh, fuck. The dog comes to help. I think your ship might be at a fucking 90-degree angle, pal.
This is a derelict.
It is, yeah. The thing is, I've seen the full version of that video. It is, yeah. Ooh.
It's so pretty, and the girl has such pretty.
You do that in your own car, not mine. Oh, something wrong.
Fuck shit, fuck shit, fuck shit, shit, fuck shit. It's a murder dildo. I want one. Strike.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, there was two about to get both barrels. Yeah.
You probably did that on purpose.
100%.
Ah, rings.
Into the mirror. Not quite.
That guy's ball sacks for disappear.
Yeah, the pinata holder's about to regret his choices. I was wrong. It was the innocent bystander.
No, that's a boyfriend. Like, he's been taunted. You know, honey, I want kids. She's like, I'm not too sure about it. You know, and it's like, well, it's made for you.
Bonk, no kids for you.
Oh!
Sir, I think you've gone through some road work, sir.
Well, that's UPS.
Sir, I need that back, sir. Sir. Oh, for fuck off. Please. Please. Oh my fucking god.
Ah, women's soccer.
Oh, it's a guy! Oh shit!
Ankle!
Ooh. Fuck the ankles, the shin! Oh!
Yes, Bricky's buddy. Any good? Yeah. It's alright, mate. Do you want me to show you? Yeah, go on.
Okay, that was fucking smooth. Fuck you.
It's a smooth operator. Oh.
Oh no, he's gay. And the gay's gone through a door. Oh no. We'll never know.
He got put back in the closet. They put him back in the closet.
We'll never know what he could have won. That's leaking.
Did you close
She in the car wash?
Yes.
I think there's soap coming through the sunroof. Yeah.
Ah, coal dusting.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
That's not healthy.
Oh.
Ah, yeah, new wheels.
20-inch rims.
Why on the roof when you did that?
It was funny.
Oh!
Lucky bastard.
Yeah.
Ah.
That was a racist meme, goddamn.
Yeah, that's women.
Yeah, that's women.
But that fuck.
It's gonna... And there we go.
-2.
How the fuck did you fuck that up?
Like that.
Oh, that's near right.
Fucking move.
Oh.
Yeah, I've seen cows do this in person. Cows are fake.
Right.
Cows are fucking stupid. Hi.
Oh, that's a bad place to stand.
Nah, you'd be fine.
And he's got...
That was wrong. Concussion. That's gonna give out. Yep, Grandpa is a fat fuck.
Sometimes remembrance comes with surprises.
I'm gonna use it. Now he just
What the fuck? Ah!
Oh! Da-da! Dipshit of a cat. That man has amazing center of gravity.
Oh!
Oh, his bollocks! Oh. Oh no. Ran him for his shirt, bro. Damn. No, just a scratch.
Ah, an idiot. Okay.
That was smooth. That was fucking smooth, right?
Smooth operator.
That was less smooth. That's a concussion.
You did it wrong.
You're doing it more wrong. You're still doing it wrong.
Oh.
Yeah, there goes 10 grand.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's not what you want to happen.
That's the Archie Trooper at the circus line. He checked off his equipment and which.
Yeah, at that point, what you do is you put your head between your legs and you kiss your ass goodbye.
Guy ground.
No, just ground.
Oh.
The spare.
You lucky bastard.
That's still gonna hurt when he hits the ground, though.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's going way too fast for that to be comfy. Yeah, there you go.
Tree.
That would have been fun for his hip.
And he went right into a tree as well.
Do.
Oh, I always love watching this when I always love watching this.
Fucking frozen.
And then,
yeah.
You can't predict high pressure water jets.
Oh, yes, with a bucket.
Kind of.
They're gonna wipe out.
Smooth. Tight. Hell yeah.
Watch it, baby, watch it.
This isn't gonna end well.
Alright, bro. Looking good. We're done? Yeah, we're all done, man. What's up? Here you go. Alright. That was a test. Dude, which you failed.
I mean, hold on. Pause it real quick. Pause it. Hold on a minute. How? How did they do it?
I mean, right in the middle of Walmart.
You can't park that there, pal.
But listen, if my dentist offered me a piece of candy, I'd take it too.
And you stopped as well. I mean, look, if I was dentist looking at it after anything. Down here.
That's it, you're lucky if you walk away with fucking dental work, never mind all else. Frankly, you're lucky to leave a fucking dentist office with an appointment.
You need to get find dentists because most say, "Oh, sorry, we're not taking new clients at the moment. The building's empty." I know, but
we're secretly a front for the local mob.
We're out of laughing gas. How did you manage that? The doctor sniffed it all. That explains everything.
All right. You know what? It worked.
Is this?
Oh, he's a smoker. Oh.
That'll hurt. Oh my god. That almost worked. Oh, that'll hurt.
No.
Hi.
Dude. Grab that damage.
Deja vu.
That's a bad idea. Fucked.
Uh-oh.
Dear God, it was a Chinese boat as well. Terrorist attack confirmed. Someone's on the parking brake.
You know what? Stop a bit. Just give up.
Someone didn't apply the parking brake.
Oh. Well, we're going almost 3 hours. I'm hot and tired at the moment.
I'm just hot. I'm warm and I'm moist, and not in a good way.
I'm gonna make you moist, boy.
Like, I'm warm and I'm wet, and not in a sexy way. Like, I'm not wet with gender fluid. I'm wet with heat fluid, and I don't like it.
Well, I think we'll end it there for the night. I'm tired myself.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
Good night, Scotty.
I'm probably gonna,
And
I'm probably gonna play some Oblivion. You know, like the original, because like am I fuck paying 80
Let me know
quid?
when you close the stream.
Right.
Okay.
And we're all about to leave.
Uh,
I'm about to leave.
All right, I'm gonna say good night and good luck.
And thank you for joining us, and we'll catch you all on the next one.
Toodles.